from -3 air to ground and 0 air, -3 air to air and 0 air to ground. Oh, got the dropsies. To -2 air to air plus 1 air to ground. And his stress level has gone from 0 to 2 to 0 to 3. So, you know, that's a pretty fair sort of go. And he only needs 3 VP, XP to upgrade again. Rightio. We're on a roll. I want to keep going. I do. So, let's go. Get rid of that. It's time for the next target. Day 3. So we have gone from dismal at the moment. We're going to poor. Here we go. Target is a recon force. Target number 1. So we can take 3 aircraft. We need 3 hits on this bugger. We have 1 sight and potential 1 bandit in the target area, and we have a 1 sight and a potential 1 bandit in every approach area. Now it's a soft target, so our 250 pounders get a +1 for that, so that's good. But they're dispersed, and dispersed, I've just forgotten, means that each air-to-ground attack cannot inflict more than 1 hit on the target. Okay, so we can only drop effectively 1 bomb at a time each. Righto? Because if we drop 2 bombs and get 2 hits, we'd only score 1. So we need to spend at least, maybe we may have to spend a couple of turns just in here. So, target is number 1. Okay, so, sights. Hurrah! Here's our sights. So, like we said, we have 1 in each approach. And 1 in the middle. So let's have a look. So we have a 20mm anti-aircraft gun here. Okay, only shoots at low, but that's fine. We're going to have to get in low to bomb these blokes. And it hits on a 4, 8, and 10. Over this side on the east approach, we have a heavy machine gun. Again at low, and hits on a 7, 9, 10. Down the bottom here, we have another heavy machine gun. Over on the western approach, we have no sight. And in the middle, we have riflemen. And the worst that they can do to us, if they get a 6 or better, is give us 1 stress. Okay. The beauty of this is that all of these sights have a range 0, so they only shoot in their area. So my approach at the moment will be from this western area, and that means the only sight that will ever shoot at us is the rifleman. Nobody else can reach us. Okay? Done for the time being. Assign pilots. Righto, so we're going to need ground attack, and we're going to need anti-air. So let's have a look at our little genties again. Sorry. Okay, ground attack and anti-air. So Campbell's fine for ground attack. Wilmarth's fine for anti-air or ground attack, because his -1 will effectively just wipe out the +1 for a soft target. Wiggins is good for both. Casavelli is on 2 stress. but I might need him for the anti-air. No, I think I'm going to have to rest him. We'll rest him, and that 2 will come off. Righto, so we are going to take Campbell for anti-air, so he'll go in high. For ground attack, so he'll go in low. And we will take Wilmarth in for anti-air, so he will go in high with his gung-ho. And we will take Wiggins in for air to ground, so he will go in low as well. Okay, so we have Campbell and Wiggins low attack, and Wilmarth high for the anti-air. And I am going to spend 2 SO for Campbell for a gung-ho. If we get more than one air fighter, we're going to be in buckets of poo, because we are treated as a bomber who has no ability to fire back. Okay, so I'm actually going to spend 4 for him and get him 2 gung-ho. Wilmarth has 1 gung-ho. So I'm going to spend... Sugar, this is getting hard. And I'm going to spend another 4 for Wigan. Yeah. For 2 gung-ho. And that's 8 that I've spent out of the 16 that we had available. So I really need to get some more back. But destroying the target and survive, well, it's destroying the target's not the main thing. Surviving is the main thing, and that's what I really need the gung-hos for. Righto, so that's done. Arm the aircraft again. The Wiggins and Campbell are both going to be carrying 2 250-pounders. I'm going to split the bombs this time, like that, because they'll be dropped as single entities. Arm aircraft, right, so target-bound event card. Add 1 stress each to 3 pilots of your choice that are flying this mission. I choose Wilmarth, Wiggins and Casavelli. Bastards. Now, so Campbell goes up to 2 stress. Why am I saying Casavelli? I don't have Casavelli. Wiggins. So he goes up to 2. Wilmarth has 1. And Wiggins has 1 now. Okay, so we've done that. Place aircraft, I've done that over on the left there, as you can see. Determine and place bandits. Okay, so we have potential bandit in each approach and a potential one in the middle. Done, done, done. Okay, so normal, we'll go north, east, south, west, middle. Okay, so north is a no bandit. East is a average 0. South is an average 0. And
Center?
West is a no bandit.
I thought you said center. Middle.
No, I haven't got there yet. And middle is a legendary, which we don't use, so I'll just get rid of that. Thank God. And they get another average, so we've got 3 zeros. And I've only got 1 fighter. Righto, so let's go. Bugger. Okay, Intel Air Defense adjustment is zip over target event card. Select one opportunity counter and randomly place it in an approach area. Oh, God. Okay, so here's our opportunity counters. And we have randomly selected. And it says divided attack, destroy, move bandits. I really don't understand what that means me to do. And I don't have anything that I'm aware of that actually explains that. Unless I'm going clackers. Wouldn't be the first time. I think that's about page 8 or something, isn't it? Page 9. Am I thinking of the wrong thing? No, here, site counters. Special sites. Some sites are special. Instead of being enemy gun emplacements, or instead tactical opportunities you can use to your advantage during the mission. But it doesn't actually, unless I'm going totally blind, it does not tell me anywhere how to actually interpret those. So it actually gives me the peeves when I have to try and work out what the hell is going on. So if I'm missing something, please let me know. But I just don't see anywhere where it tells me what they do exactly. It's just too cryptic for me. Because if this says put this in, select one opportunity counter. Okay, so I can select one and then randomly place it. Okay, well, I was doing the other way. Okay, so let's select one. So we can have save and high +2 target air to ground. We could have destroy sites -1. We don't need to destroy any of the sites realistically. Photo, same and low 1 intel. Opportunity destroy +1 VP. Again, doesn't really help us. And the move bandits thing doesn't really help us. So what we'll do is we'll try for the same and high +2 target. So I'll roll a die over here and we'll simply go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 doesn't count. Well, I suppose we could go 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, there you go. So 2 times 4, there it is. Means absolutely nothing. Goodbye. What a waste of time that was. Okay. Place the turn counter in the 1 box. We've done that. We are low, low, high. Good. Right. Dive bombers dive? No. Fast pilots attack? No. Sights and bandits attack? No. Slow pilots attack? No. Aircraft move. So Campbell comes in here Wiggins comes in here. Williams is high, so we'll do it like that. He's got 2 gung-hos. He's got 1. He's got 2. And then bandits move. So this bandit can reach us. And this bandit can reach us. And this one will come into here. He's heading towards us. Okay, so one bandit, they're both exactly the same, is going to go after Wilmarth. And the other one, what do we got? Is going to go after Wiggins, because at least he has a air-to-air, even though he can't shoot back. Okay? Do them like that. Right. Advance the turn counter. We're up to turn 2. Yay! Dive bombers? No. Fast pilots attack. I do not have any, so the sights and bandits attack. So we have our little +1-0 here attacking Wilmarth. So let's come on over. Okay. So, enemy maneuver. Die 10 plus their air-to-air, so it's a +1. So 9 + 1, 10, again, from a neutral position, is an out of the sun. Their success is +1 minus us, and that is Wilmarth, who is a 0, so they are still +1 for their maneuver success. So they get a 4, and a 4 is -1 position. So he is disadvantaged. Well done. And then we have the fighter attacking Wiggins. And again, same thing, he's a +1. So +1 for his maneuver choice is a 9, is a 10. So again, he's out of the sun. Success is his +1 minus Wiggins +1. So he is 0. And he gets a 0 anyway, which is, oh look, +4 attacks. Okay, so his attack resolution is die 10, +1, -1, +4. So he's +4. Right. So a 5 will do a stress, a 7 will do a damage, and 8 will destroy. Okay, so that would be a damage. We will use our first gung-ho, and nothing happened. Right. Sorry, we'll stay here. So, slow aircraft attack now. So, Wilmarth can attack the 0. So he is going to go for an in my sights as usual. So his maneuver success is the die 10 plus his friendly air-to-air, and his air-to-air is -1, minus the enemy, which is +1. So he's -2. And he rolls an 8, which is 6. So he is +1 attack. So he was -2, +1 attack is -1, and he is advantaged for +1. So he's at a 0. He needs an 8 or better to kill. He gets a 5. He gets a 5. Poo, 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 poo. And that's fine. He's going to stay. Rightio. Back we come. Okay. We've done that. Slow pilots attack. Aircraft move. So fighters disengage from bombers. So aircraft move. He's still got a gung-ho. He's still got 2 gung-ho. He's still got 1 gung-ho. Bandits move. So this bandit is going to come in here. He's going to go on to Campbell, and this one will take on Wiggins. Again, they're all average, they're all exactly the same. And this one stays here, still fighting with Wilmarth. Advance the turn counter. So we are now at turn 3. So, dive bombers, none. Fast pilots, no. So what we have is the Sights and Bandits. So we'll start over here with the actual dogfight and then move into these bounce attacks. Dun, da, da. Okay, so dogfight wise, our little Japanese guy at the moment is disadvantaged. So the still die 10 plus his A to A is +1. So it's a 5. +1 is 6. From a disadvantage gives him a scissors maneuver. Just excuse me for a second. Righto, back again. Sorry about that. She who must be obeyed has just told us dinner is just about ready. And we don't want to get her angry. Never get wife angry. Bad juju. Righto. So our dogfighting 0 has rolled up a scissors maneuver. Now for its success, D10 plus his A to A, which is +1, minus our friendly A to A for Wilmarth, which is -1. So he's actually got a +2 for the success of this. And he gets a 4 + 2 is 6, which is pretty damn good because he goes from disadvantaged to advantaged. Which is damn fine for him, but it's -1 attack, which doesn't really matter because that's offset by the advantaged thing. So here we go. Enemy attack resolution is die 10 plus his 1 minus my 1, so he's at +2, +1 -1, so he still stays at +2. And he's hitting on, again, a 5, 7, 8. Here we go. And it's a 10. You can't see it. See, I'm not cheating even. Oh, God, I'm stupid. No, I'm not. Okay, so it's a 10. So we'll use his gung-ho. Booga, booga, booga. Okay, so that's him gone. Righto, so the other attacks we have is against Campbell and against Wiggins. So we'll do Campbell first. So these are a neutral position. And it will be, again, usual die 10 +1. So, again, out of the sun for this guy because he's in a neutral position. And he will be die 10 +1 +3 for his maneuver success this time. So it's a 7, which gives him +2 attacks. And the attack resolution is die 10 +1 plus another 2. Am I talking about the same one? Yes, I am. Sorry. +2. So that's +3. Plus another 2 is 5. Yay! And he gets a 10. So we'll use Campbell's first gung-ho that we bought for him. Right. Then we have the attack against Wiggins. So same shit again. We're in a neutral position. It's a 2 + 1 is 3, which makes it a tight turn. And then it's a 2, it's a +1 -1, so he's just straight up a zip, and he gets a 1, which is a no effect. So no change at all. So his attack is die 10 +1 -1, which is zip. And Wiggins is going to take 2 stress, take him up to 3. Oh, God. And he is going to try and evade. And again, this guy hits for 5, 7, 8. And we get a 1, so no hit. Ripper, reader. Okay, so that's that. So that's fast pilots. Now we do slow pilots. So we'll do the actual dogfight first. Now, Wilmarth is disadvantaged. So he needs to change position. Now he is a +0, and the 0 is a +1. So he's going to be doing everything at least a -1. So we could go for a barrel roll, which goes tailed or disadvantaged to neutral, or tailed and disadvantaged to neutral +1 attack. So he would need to get a 9 or 10 to do that, and he would need to get a... Oh, sorry, he's -1, isn't he? He would need to get a 10 to do that. He would need at least a 7, 8 to do this. A 7, 8, 9. Or he goes for a scissors to go from a disadvantage to an advantaged. And then his -1, +1, -1 would mean he'd need to roll an 8 to hit. Yeah, yuckies. Okay, so he's going to go for a scissors. And it's a -1 to his roll. And he gets an 8 -1 is a 7, which means he goes from disadvantaged to advantaged, but -1 attack. So his attack is die 10, plus his friendly air-to-air, which is zip, -1 for the enemy, -1 for the attack, is -2, +1 for the attack. So he's throwing for a -1. So he needs at least a 9 or a 10. And he misses. And he does not have a gung-ho anymore. Right. So then we can bomb. So we need 3 hits. Campbell's going to drop 1 bomb. And he is at +1 air to ground. He is +1 for a soft target. So he's at +2. And he needs a 9. So he needs at least a 7 to hit the target. At least a 7. And he gets a 7. So that's the first damage there. And then Wiggins has a go. And Wiggins is +1 for air to ground. And +1 for the soft target. So he's a +2 as well. So he needs at least a 7. And he gets a 10. Woohoo! So that's 2 damage. And that is the end of that turn. So aircraft move, no. And advance the turn counter. We're up to turn 4. Fast pilots attack. So let's go. So the first thing that's going to happen is the disadvantaged fighter against Wilmarth is going to go for it. So he is going for a maneuver +1, and he has a 6. +1 is 7 in a disadvantaged, which gives him a scissors maneuver. and the maneuver success will be at +1 because we have a 0. So he gets a 9, bastard. So he goes from disadvantage to advantage. These guys are just flying around each other at the moment. And he gets +1 attack. So again, attack resolution, die 10, plus the enemy ATA, which is +1, minus the friendly ATA, which is a zip, +1 for the attack is +2, +1 for being advantaged is +3. So do we take the chance or do we not?
I don't know, but that sound in the background's annoying a little bit.
So I have nobody that can suppress him, and if I do evasion, I take him into slow shaken mode. Okay, we'll evade. So he goes from 1 stress to 3 stress, rolls 2 dice, and this bloke hits for a 5, 7, 8 for +3. So we have a 3, which gives us 6, which means we take 1 stress, which takes him up to 4. So he's still in the running, but he's not having fun. Okay, and then 0 against Campbell. Okay, so Campbell's -2 for air to air. This guy's +1. So he's +1 for position. So it's a 3 +1 in neutral is 4, which is a tight turn. The success is +1 is +3. So yes, it's +1 position, +1 attack. So we are disadvantaged now. Okay, so the attack resolution is he's +1, +3, +4, +5. Yay! And we're just going to roll it. Here we go. +5. 9 +5. So we'll use Campbell's other gung-ho that we bought. He has none left. Right. So Wiggins, same thing. This bloke's going for a +1 for his manoeuvre. In a neutral is 6. In a neutral is a yo-yo. Success is for +1, -1. So it's just straight up. It's a 1, which is -1 position. So he is disadvantaged. So that's where that stops. And then we go into slow aircraft. Righto. So Wilmarth again is going for a scissors. And he is -1 on this. And it's a 9. -1 is 8, which is disadvantaged to advantaged, -1 attack. So he is -1, +1, -1. So he needs a 9 or 10 to hit. He gets an 8, which just misses, and that's that. Right, and then Campbell is going to drop his second bomb, and again he is +2 on that. 9 +2 is a hit, and that's it. That's our third hit on the target. The target is destroyed, and we all fly home. Hopefully. Okay, last event. During the next mission, receive 4 free SO points for special weapons. The points cannot be saved. But we have no special weapons, so that doesn't help us. Righto, so let's get rid of these. Oops. Get rid of Burns. Get rid of that gung-ho off Wiggins because he didn't own it. Take the planes back. Wilmarth, Wiggins, Campbell, like that. Okay. Okay, so 1, 1, and 1 for that. And Casavelli did not. We spent 8. We didn't get any back, so we have 8 left. We destroyed the target, which gives us 2 VP, which takes us up to 5. We have 8 SO points left. Add target card stress. So Campbell goes up to 3. Wilmarth goes up to 5. And Buster Wiggins goes up to 4. And Casavelli has his 2 removed. So Campbell, Wilmarth gets his gung-ho back, and Wiggins. Okay, so that's where we finish. I think nobody can upgrade. We have 2, 4, we have 4, we have 4. So yeah, Wilmarth and Wiggins need 1 more to upgrade, and Casavelli needs 2 more XP to upgrade. So this is how our little men look at the moment. So Campbell has got 3 XP, 3 stress, which leaves him at the top of his OK limit. Wilmarth is 5, which makes him broken. Wiggins is at 4, which puts him into shaken. So Casavelli is our only good 'un at the moment. So I'm hoping it's a relatively minor target next time, and we can just take 1 bloke, because otherwise we're going to have to take Casavelli and Campbell, because I do not have 9. Oh, this is what a medium length mission. Medium length mission. I think that's 6 SO points, is it? No. R&R for a medium is 9 to remove 2 stress from each of them. So I hope you've enjoyed. I have immensely, and we will call it there. Please let me know where I could have gotten it right rather than wrong, and I'll look forward from hearing from you. Thank you very much. Bye for now.